Wanting. The Power of Mimetic Desire by Luke Burgis delves into the concept of mimetic desire, a theory developed by French philosopher René Girard. This theory posits that human desires are not autonomous but are instead imitative. In other words, people want things because others want them. Burgis explores how this concept influences individual lives, societies, and even economic systems. Through personal anecdotes, philosophical insights, and real-world examples, he provides a deep understanding of how mimetic desire shapes behavior and offers strategies to harness it for personal growth and societal benefit. The nature of mimetic desire. Burgis begins by explaining that human desire is fundamentally mimetic, meaning that it is imitative. Unlike basic needs, which are intrinsic, desires are learned through observation of others. This idea is rooted in Girard's theory, which argues that people do not desire things independently, they desire what others desire, thereby creating a cycle of imitation and rivalry. Mimetic desire is pervasive and operates subtly. It is present in everyday life, from the way people choose their clothes to the careers they pursue. Burgis points out that mimetic desire often leads to a lack of self-awareness, as individuals are not fully conscious of why they want what they want. They might believe they are making independent choices, but in reality, they are influenced by the desires of others. The role of models. Central to mimetic desire is the concept of the model. Models are the people or groups individuals look up to or imitate. These models can be celebrities, peers, family members, or even fictional characters. Burgis explains that models play a crucial role in shaping desires. They are not merely objects of admiration but active participants in the formation of desires. There are two types of models, external and internal. External models are those who are distant or unattainable, such as celebrities or historical figures. They inspire admiration and aspiration but do not typically lead to direct rivalry. Internal models, on the other hand, are those who are within one's immediate environment, peers, colleagues, or friends. These models are more likely to lead to rivalry because the desires are more easily attainable, and the competition is more direct. The dynamics of rivalry. One of the most significant consequences of mimetic desire is rivalry. When two or more people desire the same thing, they enter into competition, which can lead to conflict. This rivalry can escalate, especially when it involves internal models, as the proximity and similarity between the rivals intensify the desire. Burgis explains that rivalry can be destructive, leading to envy, resentment, and even violence. However, it can also be a powerful motivator, driving innovation and progress. The key is to recognize when rivalry is constructive and when it is harmful. By understanding the dynamics of mimetic desire, individuals can learn to navigate rivalry more effectively, avoiding unnecessary conflict and focusing on personal growth. The scapegoat mechanism. Another important concept Burgis explores is the scapegoat mechanism, a process in which a community or group channels its internal conflicts and rivalries onto a single individual or group, blaming them for the problems and then expelling or punishing them. This mechanism, also derived from Girard's work, is a way to restore harmony within the group by removing the source of tension. Burgis points out that the scapegoat mechanism is still prevalent in modern society, manifesting in various forms such as bullying, social ostracism, and even political persecution. He emphasizes the importance of recognizing this mechanism at work in order to prevent unjust actions and to foster more constructive ways of resolving conflicts. The power of metanoia. Burgis introduces the concept of metanoia, a Greek term meaning a transformative change of heart or mind. In the context of mimetic desire, metanoia refers to the shift from unconscious imitation to conscious awareness and choice. This transformation allows individuals to break free from the cycle of mimetic desire and to pursue desires that are truly their own. Metanoia involves a deep self-examination and a willingness to question one's desires and motivations. It requires individuals to identify their models and to discern whether those models are leading them toward or away from their true selves. By achieving metanoia, people can gain greater control over their desires, leading to more fulfilling and authentic lives. Practical strategies for managing mimetic desire. Burgis offers several practical strategies for managing mimetic desire. One of the key strategies is thin desires versus thick desires. Thin desires are superficial and often driven by external models, such as the desire for material possessions or social status. Thick desires, on the other hand, are deeply rooted in one's values, purpose, and long-term goals. To cultivate thick desires, Burgis suggests the following approaches. 1. Choose your models wisely. Be selective about who you allow to influence your desires. Surround yourself with models who embody the values and goals you want to pursue. 2. Practice detachment. Learn to detach from desires that are purely mimetic and do not align with your true self. This involves recognizing when a desire is driven by external influences and consciously choosing to let it go. 3. Embrace the power of renunciation. Sometimes the most powerful way to assert control over mimetic desire is to renounce it. This might mean letting go of a competitive pursuit or choosing not to engage in rivalry. Renunciation can lead to greater freedom and peace. 4. Cultivate gratitude. Gratitude helps to shift focus away from what others have and towards what one already possesses. This can reduce the power of mimetic desire and foster contentment. 5. Pursue authenticity. Focus on desires that align with your true self and values. This might require introspection and a willingness to go against societal norms or expectations. The impact of mimetic desire on society. Burgis also explores how mimetic desire influences society as a whole, particularly in the realms of economics, politics, and culture. He argues that many societal problems, such as consumerism, inequality, and polarization, are rooted in mimetic desire. For example, consumer culture is driven by the desire to have what others have, leading to a never-ending cycle of consumption and dissatisfaction. In politics, mimetic desire can lead to polarization, as groups increasingly define themselves in opposition to their rivals, rather than by their own principles. This dynamic can create echo chambers and exacerbate divisions within society. Burgis suggests that a better understanding of mimetic desire could lead to more constructive political discourse and cooperation. The role of leaders. Leaders, according to Burgis, have a significant role in either perpetuating or mitigating the effects of mimetic desire. Leaders who are aware of the dynamics of mimetic desire can use this knowledge to guide their teams or communities towards positive outcomes. They can model thick desires, encourage collaboration over competition, and foster environments where individuals can pursue authentic goals. Burgis also warns against leaders who manipulate mimetic desire for their own gain, such as through creating artificial rivalries or exploiting the scapegoat mechanism. Such leaders can have a profoundly negative impact on their organizations and society. The path to freedom. Ultimately, Burgis concludes that the path to freedom lies in understanding and mastering mimetic desire. By becoming aware of the forces that shape desires, individuals can reclaim their autonomy and live more authentic lives. This involves a continuous process of self-examination, metanoia, and the cultivation of thick desires. Burgis emphasizes that while mimetic desire is a powerful and pervasive force, it is not inescapable. With awareness and intentionality, individuals can navigate the complexities of desire and find greater fulfillment and purpose. Conclusion. Wanting by Luke Burgis is a profound exploration of the role of mimetic desire in human life. By drawing on Girard's theories and applying them to contemporary issues, Burgis provides valuable insights into how desires are formed and how they can be managed. His practical strategies offer a roadmap for individuals seeking to live more authentic lives, free from the constraints of imitation and rivalry. Through a combination of philosophical analysis, personal reflection, and practical advice, Burgis challenges readers to rethink their desires and to pursue goals that are truly their own. In doing so, he offers a path towards greater freedom, fulfillment, and societal harmony.